Claire, I hope you made it here.
Oh, when I'm always honest, I mean, sometimes I can be too much, but I don't do it on purpose. When I said this to Louise, I mean, I just know why people like take this out of me. I will tell them. Like Keanu, that time he had a bitch fit when I told him I don't believe in that gender fluid shit, which I don't. Look, I understand. You can't, if Ben can't take that shit, he shouldn't be working there, yeah, should he? It's his own fault if he was strong, and it's no one else's fault. I said to him, just don't do it. I need the bolt cutters. Everything's rammed up, yeah, I know.
Not exactly how I pictured breaking this in.
I know where to go. Yeah, man. So, where's the rest? So, it's Rion's is in that little room. Just, I've got that one. I've got that one. I know where they are now. So that's one. There's one with where about the break room. Take that, shoot that. Then the last one with Rion is the sewer. Then there's two with Vader. Yeah, I've got that one. I'm sure. Yeah, I've got that one. I've got that one. So there's just two more left. I know where they are now.
Just This is not how I imagined my first day.
I mean, like I said already, I mean, I'll tell you about Tom. Because we've been dating each other last 6 months. When I threatened Tom, he ever me my last interview, and I got my his phone and said, look, the shit happened between her and me. It's the only one you get. Don't ever look at my girl. If you come near my partner, I will fucking end you. That's the only one you ever get off me, mate. The only warning. Tom, look, you stirred some hot shit to some people I cared about, man. Nobody likes you again. I can say about you, Tom. One minute we give no, we'll never forgive Tom over our riff. Tom was a fucking baron from day one. The very first thing he did, I couldn't live without its money badge. I said this to Joe, I mean, I never known how a person can be so mean and not stick to his own mum. I mean, I've known more punch Joe in my life than Tom did. Tom takes a fucking care. Tom likes to bully people. He always has been a bit of a bully. I mean, I said to Joe years ago, to be honest, Joe, look, I feel sorry for Natalie. I told Joe about Keegan, that job. I was fucking fuming when I heard that. I was bloody angry. Well, I mean, I said, I've never known such a heartless person in all my life. My dad says, my dad always said to me, you can't heal idiocy. That's what I'll keep that. Actually, I don't really need that to for this time. I mean, how that person was so fucking nasty towards the table who you can be, seriously. I mean, I said this to Joe. I thought he would have said something. He could have said something to Jess, and she was bang out of order. And I won't let her speak to me like I couldn't. I don't give a shit who she is, and you don't speak. Well, I said this to Joe myself, to be honest, Joe. To finish, Joe, I have a sense of I'm not a bastard, she makes me out. I mean, I know what people don't like and some people don't like me. I don't give two finding fucks. I'm always being polite to people. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. But I'm not a piece of shit like her, speaking like a jackass. I mean, one of my mates, who used to work, I used to work with, he had a medical issue, but he's actually a decent bloke. But that guy, no, told you, got buried a lot though. See, Joe had a good heart. That's why I liked that we got on well. We had a really big heart. But I just didn't like how people used to take piss out of him. We used to do it quite a lot as well. We did it as one, so well, the stuff what Joe was saying, Tom was saying about Joe and his back, and I said, you do know that was fucking your Joe. I just want to tell you that, well, Joe, let's face it, I wasn't well liked in game, was I? The thing is, I wish Katie would have not, I wish I never got involved with him in it, even to this day. I wish I never got involved, the biggest mistake I ever did. I was, yeah, how he's in it, yeah. Yeah, I'll watch that Minecraft film again. Man, I said to Joe, to be honest, what hurt me the more, Joe, she took her side. That fucking crushed me. That fucking hurt me so bad. I don't hurt me the more, Joe. She took her side. That fucking crushed me. She took her side and she's known me longer. I can't believe Kate actually did that. Even to this day, I'll never forgive Katie for that.
Hello? Is anybody here? Something tells me he's not a cop.
Hi, Martin. I mean, I've said some shit I'm not proud of. I'm not a piece of shit, Joe. She makes me out to be. You're kind of ironic, Joe.
What in the...
You know, I said to Joe even to this stage, Joe, I don't know what she did. To be honest, Jack was never too. Jack was sound. I mean, Joe is. I did speak to Jack about Tom's behaviour. Well, I know Jack didn't like Tom, but you see, Jack got on with him quite well. But I said to Jack, look, Jack, I know Tom was your friend, but that guy was a right horrible cunt towards me, or what? He was a right horrible cunt. Look, Joe, I know he's your friend. Tom wasn't a very nice a nice guy to people, and he used to bully people. He used to bully a lot of people I used to be friends with. He bullied my mate Colin. My Colin who he punched. My mate Colin who decked him a few years ago. You see, the village joke, Tom thought everything was a joke. And I said this to Steve, you shouldn't even speak to people like that, Steve. But to be honest, Steve, if I was the manager and you speak to people, you share that fucking door. And say, next door, he'd be gone. I don't like bullies. I've never liked bullies. He was just a fucking piece of shit. I remember he started and a lot of people couldn't fight back, and he did it to me a lot, and I thought, like I said, I nearly decked Tom a few years ago because he was just a knobhead. The guy was a knobhead. I said to one of my mates, Tom always was a knobhead. He always was a fucking knobhead. Ned. I said to Tom, don't be a prick, and he had to be a knobhead, and he did. Oh, gee. And Tom was not a very nice person to people. And I remember he bullied a lot of people. He did bully a lot of people. Well, I got told this. I bumped into Kate and she bumped into me. And Katie actually apologised. I am so. You're not sorry, Kate. I don't fucking believe you. If you really were sorry, why didn't you defend me? I've always had your back, and I defended you when that wanky twat from Bradford were bullying you. I defended you quite, and that's the fucking thanks I get. I tell you, one of these days, Kate, you're gonna hurt someone, and something you're never gonna. I mean, you think Tamsin's gonna safeguard you forever? She won't. She'll get bored of you, mate. She did with me. Look. I said to her, and I did tell her the truth about Tom's behaviour, how he treats people like shit. Look, Kate, I'm only looking out for you, man. I mean, look, I always defend you. But look, I'm not a mean old kid, but it's a type of life I don't even let them near my own kids. But look, I understand. Right, Tom is your friend, I understand, but I'm not having him speak to my parents like a piece of shit. The guy was just a fucking incest boy. The guy was a knob. The guy was a complete knobhead. The guy was.
Jesus.
The guy was a complete knobhead. I mean, I said this to Holly. The thing is, Holly, I don't like bullies. I never like bullies. I mean, I did say to Tom, don't be a dick, and he had to be a knobhead. Well, Tom was a knobhead, and I said to Stephen, look. And Stephen actually apologised, Joe. Look, I should have. Look, see, you're not fucking sorry at all. If you were really sorry, you would have told me to fuck off. But you didn't. You were shitting yourself, and you know Ferrari was in the wrong. That man is a bully, and he's a bully, and you let him bully you. don't, if that wasn't the way about, right? If he did that to you, I would have fucking made him out flat. I mean, I said this to Joe. I mean, the thing what happened to more, Joe, he didn't even stand up for me. I mean, like I said, to be honest, Joe, Ree was very two-faced. All of them were two-faced. Whereas Steve left his wife for another woman, and I know who it is. She cherishes working game station. Steve was just a fucking. I mean, even to this day, I don't know how Steve did that to his ass. Now he must have been fucking fuming. I wish she found out. I mean, I felt sorry for Danielle. That must have been gut wrenching. You just imagine being a person with about 6 or 7 years. What a scum. I mean, I said it's just, you do know Steve cheated on it. He's left his wife for Sherry. And I'm really appalled Steve did that, you know, I'm really appalled. I thought it was different. What? I mean, you think Grace must have been fucking heartbroken. The thing is, if somebody ever did that to me, I'll cut him out, but I would never want to speak to him again. I mean, just like you said, if I had a partner, I mean, yeah, if I've been cheated on, it's fucking shit. Why, one of my mates went through it. He got cheated on by his wife of an ex, and his ex was like, piece of shit. His ex, basically, they had a bad sex life. And he was going to propose to her, not propose, he was going to leave because he had enough of her. You see, Sarah used to wind me up, and Sarah used to do it quite a lot, and I told Sarah, please don't do that. And it used to really get my fucking nerves. She did to Harris a lot as well. I remember one time when I was friends with her, Sarah, it's a shame that Sarah was such a knobhead. Ew. I just wish Stephen was such a fucking knob. That was a bit fucking pointless. I mean, and then I said to Steve, I mean, look, the best option is what I said to Steve, well, if you want to take me to court, I mean, you're more likely you can take him to court, but if he's refused to pay you the money you owe, you can take him to court. Well, the thing is, I've always believed in fairness and right, but we were just a fucking bare end. We were just an arrogant asshole. The thing is, I remember there was a lad who I was very close with, and we bullied him a lot, and I fucking can't stand bullies. Went the wrong way. Six, two, two. Um, um, so we never give Steve no one. The thing is, I'm nothing against Sherry. I didn't like what she did to Grace. That's the reason I don't like her. What she did to Grace. I think it was fucking evil what she did to Grace. Grace was been fucking heartbroken when she found Steve Red. That was been fucking gut wrenching to any. But I mean, one of my mates, someone I know, she it was warming up. Kate asked me about it. Well, my ex read me for another man, one of my colleagues, and I got wind of it, and I told her I was friends with her, but we got weird. I mean, he got weird very fast. He got weird very fast. You see, sometimes you shouldn't be friends with your ex, that's my opinion, because it doesn't always end well. Like, one of my best mates did friends with his ex, and she was a fucking nightmare, Gareth. It was a horrible woman. Horrible. She manipulated him. You see, it all started where he didn't love her anymore, he moved on, and she kept going back to him, and it really messed with his fucking head. I mean, last time I ever saw Tor was, no, I was at the bus stop and I was talking to the road to him. Because I remember the conversation we had about Bonnie. She was a right swagger. I used to be friends, I get weird, really weird friends though. When I defended her quite a lot, I defended her quite when she was getting bullied. But that piece of shit, she would be a horrible bastard to her. My horrible bastard to her. My horrible bastard to her. Well, basically, he was saying about her sex life on social media, and I said to her, you shouldn't really tell him about that. I remember there was this lad who my mate used to date. She was really nice, wish I kept in contact with her. Me and they were harassing at my course, and me and Colin went and have a word with him. He were used to beat the shit out of us, so we were going to have him. Me and Colin were going to go beat shit out of him. But unfortunately, the little cow shit himself, he didn't turn up. He did not turn up at all, and he hurt someone I cared about. Even I'm like, that's right. I mean, one of Katie's friends, one of the people she came up to me. We're having a conversation. He says, I think he tried to flirt with me. I'm sorry, give you that one impression. I'm not gay. But I've seen you give mate. Look, that's not your business, mate. Why go be friends with? It's not your business. Da, 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 da. You fucking get away from my friend right now, you psycho cunt. I mean, it's a wolf, Rita, look, I'm not mean, but I told Rita everything. If she fucking comes in, I'll break her fucking jaw. You get rid of her, sack her, and now. I'm not having her poison his brain. She put me through. Sherry, I had to go to therapy because of her, Sherry. That woman broke me. Took me a 1 while to get back up. Or 1 while, I wouldn't even been here if I didn't get therapy. I've probably been dead in a ditch. I shouldn't say that, no, I won't say that again. I mean, feel sorry for Nat. I mean, Natalie did the right thing leaving her. I mean, I was saying this to Joe about Tom. I mean, to be honest, Joe, look, I actually feel really bad for Natalie. I mean, to be honest, Natalie's nice and he's just a fucking prick. I'm pretty sure he used to hit her. And I said, Natalie, don't let him bully you, Natalie. And don't let anyone walk over you like he did to me. He bullied a lot of people to get what he wanted. He did it quite a lot. He was alright piece of shit. The thing is, Natalie, he used to really bully her, and I mean, sometimes I used to get really annoyed with him myself. But I never lay a hand on a woman. But that course, I mean, to be honest, Joe, if I wanted somebody to get out of fucking dead Kate, I would have fucking decked her. I would have really gone for that. But I thought, you know, she's not worth it. That's what she wants. She wants to get her eyes out of me. I've always believed in fairness, Joe. If she's been saying that to people, right, she's a complete scumbag. She's a scumbag. The thing is, Joe, I won't bother what she called me, right? It really hurt me. She said I was horrible, but that fucking broke me. I said to Gareth, well, to be honest, Gareth, last thing I got told, she's not doing so well anymore. Her career's gone round in smoke. Apparently, one of her colleagues who transferred to the Leeds branch was telling me that, yeah, there was but mate, she's a massive bitch. She's not, mate, look, she is, look. Mate, she might have told you about me, I mean, I never laid a hand on her. But the thing is, mate, her flatmate was a right piece of shit. You see, a flatmate thought it'd be fucking funny, say some nasty shit about me. Oh! And to be honest, Gareth, Jess wasn't a very nice person. I mean, she used to really bully people. She bullied me. She really was a right awful piece of shit, that woman. She used to really bully people. She used to really bully people. She used to really make people feel like shit, and she was really good at it as well. She bullied one of my closest friends. And my mate's got mental problems, and I remember any bad shit. I just don't want people.
Jesus Christ! Better get moving.
Well, Neve, I mean, I told you about it, that apparently Joe told me what actually happened. You see, John was having an affair with a colleague. And I was fucking heartbroken. His girlfriend came in. His girlfriend came in and she ruined him, having, you motherfucking arrows, well. Fine. That's my fault. I know where to go now. But I've always said this option is just smile and wave. I mean, I've known people who've really got the people. I mean, one of my mates, I told him to get out of it, but my fucking heart, Gareth. The mate were getting bullied by his one-to-one. And he howled him in a shop in Forbidden Planet.
This thing won't die.
I reported him. I actually contacted CQC and said he's been bullying my mate for years. Can't you do anything? Well, we can't really do anything, but can't you just send someone down? He said to me, John's mum told me that he left his one-to-one. Well, I told you this. Right. I'm gonna watch Minecraft. But oh, I know how to use that key. But it's just like I said to Steve. I've always respected Jessie's kindness, but I thought she would just go fuck herself. I know I have to use that key to open the office door. What the fuck? But one of my mates had a go at me, and I mean, so would you ever? No, I won't. But why should I speak to the person who used to bully the shit? No, I don't give a shit. Gareth, that woman is a narcissistic cunt. And she's always has been a cunt. She always was a narcissistic bellend.